Hey, hi. I'm Floyd Rosini, the journeyman's son. And today, I'm going to show you how to make scratches like this disappear. You know, some people really don't want to wax their furniture, maybe because it takes a little bit too long. Maybe they're not skilled enough. They want something that's maybe a little faster, something they can wipe on and wipe off. Well, I have the product here. It's my Furniture Preservative and Rejuvenator. It's an old family formula. My grandpa and pop made it up probably 75 years ago. And we've been using it all that time in our business, even in our personal life. I'm actually going to use it here in my own home. My wife's been working in the dining room and she found a couple of nasty scratches and she wanted me to take care of it. And so I told her I would, and I'd make a video out of it so that people could actually see how this stuff works. It works great. Not only does it hide scratches, but it brings out the beauty of the grain of the wood. It makes it look so beautiful. It gives it a beautiful luster, moisturizes the finish, just does a great job. And so when you use this, all you have to do is wipe it on and wipe it off. And we're going to get right to it now, okay? So one of the things you always want to do when you get started is to protect the floor, protect the area that you're working in, because you don't want to drip anything or spill anything and ruin, maybe a beautiful rug or a nice hardwood floor. So you want to make sure you put down some cardboard and some paper, which I brought along. Just put it right in front of your work. Take the paper, open it up. Put it right in front. Get your materials on the paper. Always wear gloves. One of the great things about the Rejuvenator is that once you get a cloth saturated with it, you keep it in a jar so that you can use it over and over again. That's really important. That way you get the most out of your cheesecloth wipe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these gloves on, and then I'm going to lower the camera right down to where the scratches are so that you can see how I do it. Okay, so if you're just getting started, what you want to do is take your cheesecloth. You don't need a whole pad for this. You just need maybe a half. So you tear your cloth in half, and you make your standard pad. You fold it in half, half again, tuck in the ends, so you have a nice little pad. And then you take the Rejuvenator and you load your pad up. It's got a squeeze top, which is really nice. And so you can you squeeze some on there. You want to get it pretty wet. You want to get it nice and saturated. Make sure there's plenty of oil in there. This is an oil-based product. Now, some people don't like to use oil. They have their own reasons, but I have found in 50 years, oil works really well, especially if you're not into waxing. This oil, wipe on, wipe off with the oil works absolutely excellent. So make sure you get plenty on there. And then I'm just gonna start on this side and move over, and then I'm gonna move the camera down so that you can see exactly when I go over the scratch. Okay? Now, you watch how I do it. I'm going to do it across the top, and I'm going to start going up and down like this. And I'm going to stop just short of the damage. And what I'm going to I'm going to move the camera, get it right down there so you can watch this. Okay, so I'm going to start off where I left, coming right down the middle, and you're going to watch this scratch just disappear. You know, I have to laugh because not everything goes exactly the way you want it to. And so what I found out was that those scratches were not all scratches. A couple of those marks were like when the vacuum cleaner, the plastic hits the wood and it leaves the mark of the plastic on it. And so there was actually a plastic mark on it. It wasn't really a scratch. Some of it was a scratch, and you could see how some of that just totally disappeared. But there was something there that was from the plastic, and so it didn't come off with the oil because it was on the surface. And so we have to go at it a little bit different way. I'm going to show you how to do that. You know, I told you about when you're doing finishing, you have to be able to think fast on your feet. You get into little situations where you have to make an adjustment, and that's what we're doing. We're going to make a little bit of an adjustment, and you're going to see how I do that repair right there. We're going to do that repair, and you'll see how it goes, and you'll see how it comes out. Not to mention, I don't know if you've been paying attention to exactly what happened when the oil went on the wood. Man, it just changed it. It just got so bright, and it was really beautiful. So you'll be able to see all that again when we're doing the next portion. Okay? Thanks. Okay, so now we're going to take some 4-0 steel wool and we're just going to slightly go over it. Always following the grain. Remember that. Now I'm just going to quickly go over the door. And now the scratches are totally gone. Take a clean cloth, a dry, give it a little wipe. And we're all set. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you did, if you liked the content, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. I would love to have you subscribe. I want you to know that the piece behind me, this one right here, let's see if I can get my finger on it. Yep, that's it right there. We're gonna do a straight oil off on that. It's really dull, it's flat. You're gonna see how oil off looks on that. And we're gonna do some touch up also. There's a few marks on there. We use the color box and a pad, and we're gonna do a little touch up on that. Probably in the next video, we'll do that. In the meantime, I have another video going on where I'm ebonizing a sample. We're doing some ebonizing and it's coming out great. It really looks fabulous, so I'm excited about it. But it's a process, you know, it takes a little while to do it. These are short videos that I can show you some things you can do around your home just to clean up, you know, get rid of the scratches, get rid of the vacuum cleaner marks, and do a little touch up. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm doing this so that you can learn how to take care of your own stuff and really have a good time doing it. Okay? God bless you and thank you.